Alright, so starting in first gear, all the way down, you can get up into second, it engages, and then when I try and get up into third, it doesn't make it, and the shaft, the drive shaft with the should have a spline on it, spins freely like it's in neutral. A couple times I've been up at speed, usually somewhere around third, maybe fourth gear, and suddenly it would pop into neutral. I'd hit the shifter up again, and then it'd jump back into whatever gear it was supposed to be, third or fourth. So I'm guessing maybe this is kind of related, but it's not going up any higher. Still spinning freely, the drive shaft. Now it's engaged in gear. Now we're down in first. I can do a half click. I get a lot more positive engagement than I usually would get for neutral. And then I try and go up into second. It's not going the first time, second time it goes. Now trying to get up into third, nothing. And trying to shift back down. As I'm turning the drive shaft, I can see a smaller gear below the drum that this arm is on, to the right, looking down on it, wiggles a little bit as I push back and forth on the drive shaft. And I'm not sure if that's got anything to do with the sporadicness of it being able to grab. But I never can get above second gear. All I can get is either nothing or first, neutral, and second. Well, and then that went all the way up in fourth. Yeah, but the drive shaft is spinning freely. Now it's in gear. So now it's in fourth gear. Third, spinning freely. I'm going to guess that's second, spinning freely. And that was second, that's first. So there's a lot of inconsistency as to what's going on, but it's really hard to get above second gear. It seems most of the time it wants to go into first, let me get into second, and then above second, if it gives me anything, it's with the drive shaft spinning freely. And so I'm not sure what the deal is, although if I pull on the drive shaft, that's really weird. Okay, so that's down in first, and I can push and pull on the drive shaft, moving left and right through the body, and I can see that same small gear that's below and to the right of the shifter drum wiggling a little bit, going forward or going left and right in the body, and I can feel a change in engagement and grippage as I turn the drive shaft in my hand. So it's in gear now in first. It's in gear in second. Slippage, although it feels, I don't know, if I pull it towards the left side of the bike, it feels a little bit different as it twists. And then getting up into the higher gears. So I don't know what that could be. I mean, the movement on that small gear that might be directly attached, I'm not terribly familiar with how this stuff operates beyond this level of teardown. I don't know what would account for that and how it's affecting this. I don't know if that's like a shifter teeth or shifter arm that's deeper in on the gears, but it definitely use a little bit of advice. gear, second gear, a whiff on third. Although I pull on the drive shaft towards the left-hand side of the bike, and then it engages on the next kick, and there we are up in fourth. Spline spins freely. Yeah, the drive shaft spinning freely there. And then now I pull it towards the left body side, and it feels like it's engaged in fourth gear, third gear, whiff on getting down to second. Wiggling the drive shaft. And now we can get all the way back down to first. That nice little half click, which actually has a lot more positive feedback than it's ever had moving into neutral. So this is a continuation of an earlier project. The shifter pedal shaft, the splines got stripped out on the shaft, as well as the receptacle of that two-part linkage that's in the shifter cavity on the left side of the bike, right above the foot peg. So got new parts, replaced those parts. In the process of doing that, I unseated the shifter arm. This guy popped over to here, so I cracked this side of the case, got him back on, reassembled on the left side. Shifter pedal's fine now. Before it just kind of spun somewhat freely, but yeah, not sure what's going on with the inconsistencies on the gear shift and transmission.